State House welcomes everybody. Even Honorable Ssemuju, at one time we met there.
Madam Speaker, we have never met in the State House with you. The law on presidential, vice president, prime minister's emoluments act gives benefit to holders of those offices, vehicles, houses. You mean the convoy of the president is for everybody? So those benefits are outlined in the schedule, in the law. So when the NRM people go to State House, they are abusing the law, eating our food and flushing our water. So is the minister in order to mislead Parliament on a statutory matter that is well defined, even to a senior for dropout to read, that the residence is a benefit to the holder of the office. That's why you cannot sleep there. Is he in order?
As far as I know, State House welcomes everybody. Even Honorable Ssemuju, at one time we met there. Before he became a politician.
Madam Speaker, we have never met in the State House with you.
You know, those are our inside things.
You are responsible for many things, including the record of Parliament.
At
least I have been there as a journalist many times to interview President Museveni, but I have never been there with you.
Yes, before you became a politician, you were there.
We didn't meet there. You were in FDC. Me, I was a journalist. But I want us to restrict ourselves
honorable members,
to the
State
issue
House
of the law.
is for everybody. It's for everybody, and I want to welcome all of you to State House for prayer breakfast. And at least one thing, it is on record, he has been there. Yes.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. And now that we know that he has been there, and in the spirit of the theme for the day, the power of forgiveness and reconciliation, we truly forgive him. Thank you.
For allowing the next item.
Item 3 on the day. We joined the people of Bujiri in celebrating, however momentarily it might be, that Parliament gave a green light for these $20 million to be gotten to rehabilitate Bujiri Hospital, because that hospital is very sick. That's for sure. I am hoping that the excitement for the people of Bujiri will not be momentary. For many reasons. You know, many times we borrow money and it remains undisbursed. I hope this won't be the case, because as of end of last year, in our country's record books, we had 16.4 trillion Uganda shillings undisbursed loans. And last year, as a country, we paid 74 billion shillings in commitment fees. Those are fines you pay for money that was lent to you, but you're not utilizing it. Because once the lender lends you money, they don't care whether you're utilizing the money or not, they have lent you. So last year, this is 74 billion shillings, which is like getting and you throw in a pit lottery. Commitment fees. And the 16.4 trillion remains undisbursed. We need to stop this. Government, come and borrow money when you're ready to utilize it. Now, my honorable brother might be excited, but then another, I don't know how many years might elapse before this money is released and the hospital gets to be refurbished. Because we have seen this happen again and again. Hopefully, we'll get to do better. Because you see, our debt burden continues to grow. We are now at 107 trillion shillings. But you see, a good chunk of that is money we are not utilizing. So why do we borrow it if we are not ready to put it to use? Why? It does not make sense at all. I hope this is not one of those cases. But Honorable Speaker, also, we hope that for the umpteenth time, government can come with a comprehensive plan to refurbish health facilities in this country. Whether it be the infrastructure, whether it be staffing, All these are numerous challenges across. Busoga region alone, where Bujiri falls, as per the 2024 National Population and Housing Census, has got an approximate population of 4.37 million people. That's just Busoga region alone. How many functional hospitals are in that region? It's the second largest population by region. How many can you talk about? And that's why now Bujiri is very excited that at least money has been borrowed to deal with this one. Now you widen the circle, go outside of Busoga. If every member in this house across the aisle got a chance to talk about the health care situation in their constituency, you would be appalled. Health centers are non-functional. There's no doctors. Theaters are full of bats and rats. Theaters. In fact, doctors fear to go there. They say, we cannot go and work in those places. People are taken there, and what is there is probably Panado. We need a comprehensive plan to revamp healthcare in this country. We cannot just do it piecemeal. Until when? You come with a comprehensive plan. Tell us that for all your health centers, we are going to borrow money, however unsustainable that is. But let there be a plan. Let's come here and debate that plan. Okay. Tell us this is what we want to do. This is how we are going to find that money so that we deal with the healthcare challenge in the entire country. Thank you.
Thank you. Honorable members in the public gallery this afternoon, we have pupils and teachers from North Road Primary School from Bale. You're welcome all the way from Bale. They are here to observe the proceedings. They are represented by Honorable Koni Galwango and Honorable Ambede Theis. Thank you so much for coming. And when you go back, you... and then in this other side of the gallery, we have pupils and teachers from Ikwera, Negri School for the disabled and from Kwania district. You're welcome. Thank you so much for coming. And they are represented by Honorable Kai Bob and Honorable Auma Kelly. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Yes.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker, to have allowed me to receive this my own from North Road. We used to call them North Road academic fighters because of the academic excellence they have exhibited the years in and the years out. And actually in the sub-region, they remain to be the first among equals. You are most welcome to the National Assembly, and please keep that track record up, and may God abundantly bless you.
Amen. Thank you. Honourable members, Honourable Minister, the issues of health sector, as you've heard about revamping the whole health sector, and we have all this needs a multi-sectoral approach. When you talk about, you find some hospitals have no electricity because they cannot pay electricity. So women are delivering and they are using torches to give birth. You have the bad roads. For you to reach a hospital, there must be a bad road. Just like when you're entering the city here, if you don't get potholes, then you're not entering the city. And then the issue of personnel. There are no personnel, some of them don't have drugs, and then some of them really are in a dire state. So, over to you.
Thank you, Madam Speaker and honorable colleagues, for the discussion, this important matter of health. And I want to thank the leader of opposition for the insight into this debate. I just wanted to first clear one simple thing. While we were seated there, Madam Speaker, on the parliamentary website, somebody posted that on the right moment, MP Segona challenges Minister Bahati's capacity to represent government on the floor. I wanted to say on the firm note that I have overwhelming capacity to represent government on this floor.
It is on the record.
It's on the record.
And Honorable Bahati, as you're speaking, we have a strategic plan, the health sector strategic plan, which ends this financial year. So as government, you may need to come out and tell this country what next, what is in your next plan.
So we have noted the concerns of members, and I'm sure that these concerns have come at a very appropriate time when we're actually going to start the budget preparations, and where we'll have the budget framework paper. This budget framework paper lays out the strategy and the outlook of how things would work in the next financial year. So we hope that this parliament, members of parliament, will have valuable input in the budget framework paper. I just wanted to mention two things. One, to confirm that all the issues that have been raised, I do not know, Madam Speaker, how would you want us to take this, but I would propose that the Minister of Health should come, if you do accept, to again make a presentation here on how we are moving in terms of the health sector, and then maybe the Committee of Health can also look at this matter, and then as we debate and discuss the budget framework paper, then we can improve on how the health sector will look like next financial year. But as you know, the policy of government on health is to have, among other things, a national referral hospital, to have a regional hospital, to have a district hospital, a health center 4, and health center 3. Out of this, we are making some good progress. In some districts, actually, we have covered this. For example, district where I come from, Kabale, most of these things are in place. And we have seen benefits of the things that can be done when you have good functional health center 3. I want to tell you that in my own constituency alone, health center 3s help over 600 mothers to produce every month. So this can really make some good progress. But also you made a point, Madam Speaker and other members, one, that there are foundational bodies that have health units. There are even private sector hospitals. I know of some of the hospitals that have 200 beds, but they are not supported by government. I know we have PHC, money that comes from government to support these foundational bodies, but it's not enough. So these are some of the things that the Minister of Health will be able to sort out, to talk about when it comes to when you give her an opportunity to make a presentation. But I think it's a good idea that government comes in to work hand in hand with the private sector. I know for sure, like in Nansana, one of my friends has a hospital which has more than 20 beds of dialysis beds, more than what is at Mulago or what is at other hospitals. So if we work together with the private sector, we can achieve more. So, Madam Speaker, I'll be able to convey the message and request that when you avail the opportunity, the Minister of Health would be able to make a presentation here on the floor.
Honorable Bahati, there's information from Honorable Yume, but before he comes to that information, Dr. Yume and Dr. Muze will bear me witness. In my private hospital, I have